Morning, race fans. How are we doing? Crikey, it's early. Not gonna lie. Morning, Tyre. Thanks for popping in, mate. Got my coffee. I'm on my second one already, so I think I'm going to need it for this race as well because it looks like it's going to be hectic, very wet at the Red Bull Ring. So I think if we can finish top 10, I'll be happy because it's going to be absolute chaos. But yeah, we're back. So I thought I'd get in the first one this morning, get it done, get it sorted. Obviously, we only do one run, so we've got one go at it. I think the biggest problem is going to be, do you go full wets or inters? So we'll see. But let's get all the YouTube admin out of the way. If you haven't done already, like, subscribe, follow, smash that like button, drop some comments in. We're getting loads of comments on all the other videos, which I am honestly trying to get through to reply back to people. So I really appreciate it all. Quite like seeing what everyone's got to say about stuff, and yeah, whack any comments in there that you feel you want to. But yeah, I think what we'll do, we need to get straight into it because I need to get some practice done. So let's get that set up. I've just done all the oil change and all that sort of stuff. So in the RS01 today again. I'm not running TC because I can't, so no traction control. I've had to set the ABS to default because otherwise I can't. I literally can't stop the car. But it's going to be a wet one. Let me just get that clicked on there. Lovely. Yeah. So I had to change all the stream stuff over again from yesterday because stupid OBS updated and it's just horrendous. So I've had to wind all that back. So fingers crossed you can hear everything all right, and then I think what we'll do, we'll get straight into it. Oh, Tyre, why don't you do these races, the manufacturers? Right, we've got 12 minutes till entry. Hello, Chuck, how you doing? Thanks for popping along again. Good to see you. We're going to go out and try heavy wets. We're going to do a few laps on that just to see. Let's get some base lap times in because it's right on the cusp of needing both. So I've done a 140. I mean, BAR Allen Key. I can only imagine the track dries out at some point, but I did a bit of practice yesterday. I did like 20 laps and it didn't dry out. So my 140 is on a full wet track. So yeah, let's get it. Let's see what we can do. Bit of rear braking. Yeah, get in the next one, mate. It is good. Oh, that's what we got to watch. No traction control. Let's get it though. I love it. Hello, Mr. Sutherland. How are we doing, my old chap? Nice to see you. Have you got your sim rig yet? Oh. It's going to be a spicy one today. I sort of don't want to qualify up the pack because I think turn 1 is going to be awful. Right, get on that wet line from the braking. Move over. Oh, we're locking up. Oh. Get warmed up this lap and see if we can beat the 140. If you haven't done already, like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. So because I'm not running traction control, getting off the corners is going to be an absolute nightmare, or just trying to hunt for that, get away from that dry line because it's so slippery. Oh, this is what we got to watch out for. So we're so on close to inters or mediums that we just got to get some lap times in, get some practice in. maybe try and find a bit of talent while we're at it. The worst bit's going to be, qualifying's going to be in the dry, so we're all going to blast round flat out with loads of grip and then come into this. Coming this week, is it? Happy days. We'll have to get online and do some racing. Right, what I want to do is probably get 5 alright laps in on the wets, and then we'll switch over to the mediums and see what we can do. It's got a brake on the off the dry line and then feed it in gently, get that front end in. I'm struggling with front end grip at the moment. And rear end grip. Understeer, oversteer, loves it. Got the wide line around the outside just to stay off that dry line through here. Feed the power in, probably don't want to be on the curbs there. Better. Still not very fast though. Oh, watch the track limits. Right, well, at least we managed to get round without spinning. 41.3. Might just put a little bit more rear braking on there just to see if it pulls the front end in a bit. So it's a 28 lap race, which is going to be a horrible 28 laps if it's going to be like this the whole race. Missed my braking point, oh. It's going to be an awful race. Let's get all these out the way now, though, in practice. It's just as soon as you get on that where the dry line is, it just starts understeering off. It's like driving on ice, but it's just got to. Just hunting for that grip. The grip's not there, I'll tell you that. Oh, watch the track limits. Right, let's get another actual reasonable lap in. Just having to go so softly on that throttle on the exits, otherwise the car's just going sideways. It probably would be faster to put the traction control on, but I don't want to. I like living the seat of my pants, really. around the outside of this one this time, see if we get some more grip. Slightly better time, but still not very good. 41.3. Can try and manage that wheel spin off of that corner. I'll save so much time. Might brake a little bit earlier, try and get the car turned earlier and get on it. Should save a load of time up the straight. Turn in, get off the brakes, get it. Oh, I missed the gear as well, just to chuck insult to injury there. Right, we'll do this lap and then we'll get in and put some inters on. Oh, it's going to be absolute chaos in the race. See the shiny dry line and you just want to avoid. Oh. Locked up, coming into there. Slow out the last corner, but not quite into the 40s. We've got 3 minutes till we can get in, so we'll do the inters in the minute and the practice. Anyone seen the qualifying yet from the F1? Right, let's see if we can get to the 140s and we'll go and jump into the other main lobby. I think it's full wet to the race. Probably going to need a pit stop, so if it does start to dry out towards the end, we'll try and get on some slicks, but we don't know. We'll see what goes on. Right, we're back into the 140s. Just. Got a better exit out of turn 1. Saved loads of time. Slow out of there though. so odd in your brain to tell your brain not to go to the dry line. Look at that, it just understeers off. When you're coming into the corner, you have to really think, right, I want to hit the apex, but you don't. You need to get around the outside, that's where the grip is. Otherwise you'll see you later, alligator. Off you fuck. I'm just concerned about the race because people aren't going to do that and they're just going to chuck it up the inside. It's going to be chaos. Oh mate, honestly. Do I remember? I think I aged about 5 years. But carry on the way I'm going, I might get an invite to the next Race of Champions. Right, we need to jump out into the main event before I miss it. Morning, Mr. Hogg. How are we doing? You all good? Thanks for that livery yesterday. It was bang on. Right. This is gonna be a hard race. I may not chat very much through the race, if I'm gonna be honest, because I think it's gonna need all my attention and a bit more. Right, let's go out and get some. Oh, I haven't put inters on. Definitely don't want mediums on. Right, let's whack some inters on. Morning, Aussie Pug. How we doing, mate? You alright? Oh, honestly, stop pressing the wrong fucking button. You can tell I've not been up long. It is going to be a tough race. But I think if we can, even if we're not the fastest, if we can keep it clean, stay out of trouble, and I think avoiding penalties is going to be the biggest thing. Right, let's see what we can do on the inters then. Oh, it already feels a hell of a difference. Right, so we got 40.8 just a minute ago, didn't we, on the wet? So let's see what we can do on the inters. It's a bit more unstable under braking, but it's got a bit more of a front end on it. Yeah, rain. So I do like races like this because it teaches you to basically control your car like that, even though that's not fast. Oh mate, I don't ever use TC. I can't use it. It's too. So in this game, it's too all or nothing. Even if you said it's a TC1. When it does go, it goes, and you're not holding it. Whereas that, like, yes, it's not fast, granted, but I feel the car going, I can hold it. Whereas TC, you wouldn't get that until it was gone, basically. Not saying that I probably am going to spin in the race, and it would be safer to use a bit of traction control, but I don't like it. I quite like drifting as well, so yeah, that is going to be the plan. Easier said than done until it's all good when you're just pootling around on your own on the track. When you've got 15 other drivers on there, it's going to get a bit out of hand. But I just worry that people haven't done any practice and they're going to go into turn one flat out, thinking there's grip and take everyone out. So we can avoid that on the first couple of laps. We'll be laughing. Right, let's get a good lap in on these inters. Locking up under braking. Oh. It's a bit slippier on the inters, but they've got a better front end on it. around that grip around the outside, see if we can get on the throttle a bit earlier. Just stay away from that slippy silver line. You can see the silver shiny line. That's really what you want to stay away from. Oh, snapped and gone. That'll be a penalty. Yeah, track limits. Yeah, boy. Hey, mate, I'm used to it being in the UK. Love a bit of rain. So, I think it's wet so fast though, I'm gonna be honest. Just the feel on the brake pedal and the getting out of the corners. Yeah, like real. Oh, I don't know. It's like -3 where I am at the minute. Bloody freezing. Just literally sat in my garage. It just literally bites. I think it's wet. I think it's full wet. Oh, it's understeering out. Yeah, it's full wet. Yeah, it's definitely full wet, I think. I think the Inter's over a single lap. I probably could get down to my time, but it's going to be a dangerous line. Hello, Frosty, mate. How you doing? Cheers, mate. What time are you doing yours, Frosty? Yeah, I can get round with Inters, but yeah, I think the wet tyres is probably the best option. Right, need to watch it coming out of the pits here as well. Oh, what, does it dry up at all? It's supposed to be summer where I am in South Africa, and I'm here with a cup of tea and a blanket. Oh, crikey. Just got to watch that locking up. I'll tell you what we will try quickly, because I do like a bit of ABS on weak. Let's do a quick lap on that. See this catastrophe. So my only worry with full wets, if I'm going to be honest, is tyre wear. Are they going to get to 14 laps, whatever it is? It's a 28 lap race, so we're going to have to pit. Or I mean, I don't know how quickly it dries out. I'm assuming it dries out by seeing some other people's times. I'm normally an Inters man, but definitely slower, yeah. Right, let's get ready to get some actual laps in. Put the ABS down to weak, so let's see if which I don't mind. I don't mind a bit of locking up, but as long as it's controllable. Slow off that last corner. Oh, looking up. Yeah, loads better traction out the corners on the full wets. Oh, we're sliding. Oh, get it back round. Oh, sliding, took the dry line stupidly. It's so, my brain is so, I've done this track so many times to try and tell myself not to go on the turning points. It's like learning the track again. Oh. I can't drive with the driving line on either, to be honest. Oh, Sammy Snake, how you doing, mate? You alright? Wow, you're like a massive YouTuber. Thanks for coming along. If you haven't done it already, like and subscribe. So, I'm a bit like a child, that if I put something like that on, like, oh, literally, what am I doing? My brain just follows it. I don't look at anything else. I have to have nothing else going on the screens, otherwise I can't concentrate. Anyway, thanks Sammy for coming along to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Made me feel a little bit nervous now, I'm not gonna lie. Stay away from that dry line. So we're running no traction control, ABS on weak, rear wheel drive, 500 horsepower. Let's have it. Got a minute to go, so we've got one more lap, have we? Cheers, mate. Thanks very much, Sammy. Nice to see you, mate. Right. We're not going to get this lap finished, but at least get some practice in. And this qualifying's going to be on a dry track, so... Oh, happy days. Yeah, if anyone's keen to do me liveries, I'm always up for showcasing people's talent, because they are tricky to do. Mr. Hogg did one for me yesterday in about 10 minutes. How he did it in 10 minutes, I don't know. What a legend. We got a gentleman called Ginger Gandhi on TikTok. He's doing one for the final race for me in the manufacturer as a special livery. So yeah, if you do fancy, if you add me as a friend on PlayStation Network, A_Aussie87, and then you got like the Aussie Racing logos and that in there that you can go and grab. Team colours are purple, but I'm open to anything really. I mean, Mr. Hogg missed a massive opportunity to put a massive penis on the top of the car, but... Right. We're so close to an A driver, being an A driver as well, so we need to keep this clean. Anyone I recognise? Oh, really? Well, I'm always up for promoting people on the channel. If you do liveries and stuff like that, happy to showcase them and push your, if you've got a channel that you do them on, happy to... Oh, Alfonso's on. Hello, mate. So, I know you can redo all these. I don't. Let's not start with Vince's on for qualifying. I don't redo them. I take one go at it. Kidfish, yeah. Yeah, I'll take what we got one go at this. So whatever happens, happens. That's racing. You can redo them all the way through the day, but I'm a bit like in real life. Oh, Max Verstappen doesn't get a second chance, does he? Do you know what I mean? He messed a race up. He can't go, right, everyone, rerun. So, what will be. Let's see what we can do. Let's have it. Right, qualify. Let all the riffraff get out, I think, and we'll get a bit of clear track. Get ready to rumble. Apache, you're on wets, bruv. Right. I think it keeps you best if you rerun it, so it does keep your best points. I know some people do keep rerunning it. For me, like I say, in real life you wouldn't get a second chance, and I quite like testing myself and like get in, get it done. Yeah, I will. Genuinely, if you want to make liveries, I'm always up for putting them on there, putting them on the channel. I mean, on the other games, trying to design a livery is horrendous. It's like you have to be a graphic designer. Right, let's get this. Wow, we've got grip. Oh, what's going on? It's locked up. What the hell? Let me mute that. That's horrendous. I've literally... It's all locked up. Can you still hear me on the stream? I need to turn that off. What the actual fuck? Oh, are you actually kidding? Can you still hear me on the stream? Can you still hear me? I literally don't know if it's my internet. Oh. For fuck's sake. Honestly, yeah, so can you still see my face as well? Right, can you... Literally ridiculous. Literally ridiculous. Ignore the Minecraft, that's my kids play that. That does suck. That is horrendous. Oh. Right. Yeah, whatever. It just locked up. I was just coming up the straights. Like, you're actually kidding me. Right. I don't even know why. Honestly, Gran Turismo, you bastards. I've literally never had that. I've never had that happen to me before. Right, so well, looks like looks like we've been gifted a little bit more practice by the looks of things. Yeah, my kids love a bit of Minecraft, and then they realised they could get it on air, and then that was it. I don't get it, to be honest. I can't figure it out. I'm literally annoyed at that. What an absolute ridiculousness. I'm that's anyway. Well, Mrs. is going to go mental because I've got somewhere to be at like 10:30. Yeah, I hope it hasn't ruined. I hope it hasn't caused it as a quit on my. Yeah, it has. It's taken some stuff off of me. Thanks very much. Oh, stupid fucking game, honestly. Right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to close the live stream down. I am going to go make another coffee quickly because that's infuriated me. I'll whack a replay on from the other day quickly while I go make a coffee. And then we'll... yeah, it did affect my DR. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Quite a lot, actually, which is annoying. Honestly. Let's just whack this on. I'm literally just going to make a coffee and I'll come back and we'll get on some more practice. So that by the time I shut the stream down and reopen it in 25 minutes, it's literally pointless. So apologies for everyone waiting to see a race. As you saw, it wasn't my fault, which is bollocks. If I'm going to be proved, might make a good clip though. Every cloud and all that. Right, let me unmute that. It even locked all my wheel up. Do you see how I had to smash the fucking... That's the second time ever I've had to do that. So while we're talking about liveries, this is the livery Mr. Hogg made for me whilst I was in another race. So have a quick look at this race. I'm going to make a very quick cup of coffee and I will be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere. If you haven't done already, like, subscribe, follow. We will be on for the race. We'll try it again in a minute. Honestly, Gran Turismo. Right, we are back. Coffee in hand. Yeah, I genuinely love the livery. For the fact you made it so quickly was what astounded me. We were like mid-stream yesterday and you were like, oh, I'll knock a livery up quickly. I was like, bloody hell. Yeah, right. I'm genuinely flabbergasted by throat, which is annoying. But I think what we'll do, we'll get back in and get some more practice done. Polyphony. I mean, I do think they need to pull their socks out. I know it's not their fault really. It's just it happens, isn't it, in the lobbies. But you've got Project Motor Racing coming out next week, and I think it's coming out on the PlayStation and PC. So they're going to need to do something pretty special on these new updates that are coming out to make it worthwhile. But it's getting to get some more practice done, I think. So apologies for the wait, guys, which is annoying. If it does it again, it can do one. I'm not entering it again. Right. Honestly. I'll tell you what to do quickly. Let me... so if you haven't done already, add me on... If you do want to make liveries for me, I'm all ears. So add me on PSN, A_Aussie87. And then I've got all the logos shared in my account. So, yeah, feel free to whack some up. Right. Let's open the roulette tickets. I don't know what that is, roulette ticket. It is my favourite colour, hence the purple wall. Basically, when I joined 420 Motorsport, we had to pick a colour. Each guy in the team has its own colour, and that's when I picked purple, and it's just sort of stuck. So even like the Aussie Racing logos are purple, but not against using other colours. I don't race for the 420 anymore just because the streaming took over. But I know they're looking for drivers. If anyone wants to race for a team, they're generally really good guys, really fast. Like my streaming was taking over, which meant I couldn't practice for the Tuesday and Sunday events, and I just was just off the pace. But yeah, go and find. I think it's UK Blue Haze on Gran Turismo. He's always got lobbies open for recruitment. They're looking for teams. Tyre, who's in the chat, races for him, and he's rapid. But yeah, good, clean, honest racing. But yeah, that's where the purple comes from. Hello, Mr. Bad RS. How are we doing? Hang on. So for the Sim Magic, I did have a GT Neo, but it kept messing up, so I got rid of that. And originally I started with Thrustmaster T300, which is now on my kids' sim rig, which is sat next to me. I am planning on getting more of a GT inspired wheel at some point, but I mean the one I want's 800 quid and I can't justify spending 800 quid on a steering wheel. Oh, no, number 19. What's your number? Oh, number 1 car. Sorry. So I mean, to be honest, the Renault RS01 is like my go-to car. The one I'm in at the minute. This one. So like GR3 is normally this car. A couple of things. If you do a livery for me, I need Track Racer and a Brutzi on it because they're a couple of my affiliates. Links in the comments. Quick plug. So yeah, we need Track Racer and a Brutzi. The Track Racer one you find on the community is better than the one in my saved things, and RSB cards if you can. So yeah, it's but this is my go-to GR3 car. Make sure if you do a livery, make sure you put your link to if you've got a channel that you do liveries on, put it on there. We can do some advertising for everyone. I'm all ears. Oh, in real life? Oh, that's a question, isn't it? So I'm a big BMW fan. I'm not gonna lie. First car was a BMW, which was about 35 different colours of red, because it was 50 quid. E30 BMW, racy. I think if I had to pick one car. I like her off-roader. I've got a Hilux at the minute as well. What would I pick? Depends on what the situation is. I like something that's feels like it's gonna kill you. I'm gonna be honest. I know that sounds crazy. Probably rear-wheel drive. I quite like the Alpha Quadrilla Porfe or whatever it's called, the fast one. Something like that, I think. Now BMW have sorted the front end out on their car. I'd probably have an M3. And the M3 Touring is like awesome. But my car at the minute, I've got a 535D F11 BMW, but it's been stage 2 back, so it's about 400 horsepower, about 800 newton meters of torque. So I'll try and get a picture posted of it at some point. It's just a normal 5 Series, but it's rapid. So what's yours, Selector Wade? What's your go-to car? Oh, that's interesting. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and check the rules. Because we've got to change tyre compound. I didn't even think to look at that. Let's go and have a look. Oh, yeah, DB5. Oh, I didn't even think about old cars. So, when I was a kid, my old man had a Jaguar XJ6, but it was a 2-door coupe that he rebuilt. And there was only about 2,000 of them ever made, and it's like one of the old Jags with the round front headlights, and that's an awesome car. Right, let's have a quick look at this. If we need to change tyre compound, it's going to be a tricky one. So no minimum stops. Right. Race settings. So we've got minimum number of stops, none. Can't see, not mandatory, but I changed the no penalty. There were 4 others. We've got a minute penalty. Right, okay. Yeah. So if you've already done it, is it wets until when, roughly, do you think? And then what, onto inters, or is it onto slicks? Yeah, Shelby Cobra's a good car. Oh, here we go. Regulations. First one. Usable tyres, category, handbrake. I mean, who's using a go-kart? Oh, look, they've turned counter-tier assistance off. Yeah. I still can't believe it kicked us out. What an absolute nuisance. Right, so we need to get Tyres to lap 22. Okay. Yeah. Should have gone into... Where did you come in your race in the end? Did you win? Right, I'm actually going to get some laps in. So I need to get some practice on this. Fair play. I mean, I think it's going to be a tricky race. Right, okay, so definitely on to inters then. Terrible exit from that corner. Oh. Do you think it might be worth going... No compulsory pit stop. I think Tyre, from what Mr. Bad was saying, it's people were getting penalties, and I think it's from not changing tyre compound. But if you went to lap 22 and then thought softs, do you think maybe lap 20 and get straight onto the inters there would be a faster option? God, Adam, sort it out, mate. Yeah, so we'll aim for lap 20 then. 2021, see where we are in the race and see what's going on. Do you think the inters are going to last 8 laps? Should do, shouldn't they? Even on a dry track, you should be able to get 8 laps out of a set of inters. Hello mate, how you doing? Oh, get in the heat, right. I might restart my PlayStation before I join the actual lobby. I'm just so worried about it kicking me out again. Oh. Yeah. Better to be safe than sorry, innit, in a race like this. Might be faster over a single lap if you can keep it on that dry line, but I'm not Jenson Button in Canada. Back in the day, everyone knows that Formula 1. Oh. Certainly not Jenson Button, anywhere near it. But, do you remember that? It was in Canada where he overtook Vettel on the dry line. Do you remember Vettel slipped off? Awesome race. Cheers, mate. Nice to see you again, Aussie Pug. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I don't like traction control. So what I find with traction control is I actually spin more. I know that sounds crazy, but by the time I've realised it's going, because the traction control's cut out, I'm already way past catchable. And I like the challenge. Understeer on that wet dry line. Yeah, so I flick between. I've got it on weak at the minute. I flick between weak and default depending on track, car, everything. But it actually feels alright in the wet. I have been practicing with it off, but that's a whole different ball game. Should have got up into second earlier out of that corner. Alright, back into the 140s. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be a tricky race. We're going to have full concentration, I think. Let's drive a car's with operating like a more grip. Yeah, the racing line is literally like driving on ice. I don't think there's any stops, like mandatory stops, but I think there will be stops because the track dries out. What I am going to do quickly is restart my PlayStation, just because I don't want another get kicked out the lobby jobby. Yeah, I mean, I have tried without ABS on, and it's this game is pretty much you can't. Basically, it just is too lock up. Le Mans Ultimate, one of the cars doesn't have ABS on, and it's manageable. Let me just reboot the old PlayStation quickly. There we go. We'll do a quick restart. So yeah, it's. Let me just change over to that. On other games, the ABS off is manageable. On here, there's such a fine line between it working and not working, basically. So anyone that does drive without off and can do it, fair play. I can't do it. I've been practicing, but it's very tricky. That starts to dry out by about. Right, okay, yeah. So if I aim for lap, I think I'm going to aim for lap 20 for to start. I'll get on the inters, and at least then I might. Let me just get all that logged in. I might have half a chance, but I think if we can get a top 8 finish, I'd be over the moon. To be honest, I'd prefer it if we even got into the bloody race. We'd already be all the way through it nearly by now. Do a quick plug. If you haven't done already, like, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. Really does help. Apologies for the delay in the race. I got up early to do the first race and it kicked me out. Which is annoying. Yeah, so like down the straights, you get the inters on the getting the inters onto the wet to keep them right, and then braking on the dry line. I do quite like races like this where it's changing. Sometimes when you just race in the same dry conditions constantly, it's a bit boring. But how long we got? It's not going to be long, is it, until we can get in? 8 minutes. Let's go and give ourselves every possible chance of getting a good result. Can get the oil changed and all of that. I think I spend more money in the GT Auto than I do anywhere else. So we're looking at doing a subscriber challenge race thing. I mentioned it yesterday on the stream. Once we're at 500 subs, we can have people that pay a monthly subscription, which if people don't, it's no stress, do you know what I mean? But I'm going to do something like a monthly event where basically you have to go and set a lap time. It's going to be a lap time challenge on one of the weekly challenge. You have to get gold in that, and then you can come in and there'll be prizes and stuff. So we're going to do, I don't quite know what we're going to do on the races yet or what it'll be, but it's going to be something a bit different. If we get enough people, I might do 2 lobbies, but yeah, first, second, and third are going to get prizes and all that sort of stuff. So keep your eyes out for that if you're keen to get involved. I just want to get on a race now. I literally just want to get on a race. Morning, Thorskin. How you doing? Cool, we've had an eventful morning already. We're in the 8 o'clock slot, going out for qualifying, literally on the out lap, and it locked up. Right, what we got coming up after this? Blue moon in the GR4s. So I might go and do that tomorrow for the circuit experience. Should we see if we've already done it? So if you are friends with me on here and you haven't done it, go and do it today, because let's just see. I don't think I've done it. I might. Oh, I have actually. It's the Aston Martin. I have done it. We won't do that one then. Let's see what we're going to do tomorrow. Shall we do? Have I done this one yet? Yeah, I've done that one. Right. So tomorrow we are going to do Big Willow circuit experience. So if you are friends with me on here, or if you're not, add me _Aussie87. We're going to do this one in the morning. So time wise, are we allowed to follow? Yeah. Like literally, get me on PSN. So what I do on a Sunday morning is a live stream, a circuit experience. So we'll do this one tomorrow. As you can see, we've got other people, some of the 420 in there. So get in and get that done for tomorrow. If you get up there in time wise, you'll get a shout out on it. So _Aussie87, add me, and we'll just put friends, not close friends. A few people have close friends, which I literally don't know. You don't know me, I don't know you really. But yeah, just chuck it in there. Like I say, I'll get the notification come through, I'll add you in, and then your times will come up on the circuit experience. So yeah, go and get your best time. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Big Willow in the Corvette is what the circuit experience in the morning. It'll be about 9-10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We do that. We do it live. So get on there, get your times up there, and we'll see what we can get sorted. Right, nearly there. It's like when the Formula 1 drivers get a race delay because of rain, isn't it? And they all have to sit around. That's what I feel like at the minute. Four minutes to go. 4 minutes to race. Right, let's have it. 3 minutes. I've done the car. Ready to go. Yeah, well, I'll give you a buzz, mate. Thanks for dropping by, though. Drop me a message when you got your rig, and then we can get sorted on jumping on a game. I think you're going PC only, aren't you? Go and buy Project Motor Racing. It comes out next week. Has anyone else got it yet? Anyone else looking at it? quick look at where the boys are finding time. Cool. Yeah, he's on a dry track, isn't he? Yeah, softs. "64 laps. This is on his 64th lap. That is commitment. Yeah. Don't need to. I'd rather have watched the wet lap, to be honest. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Apologies for the delay in the start, which is annoying. 27.9. It's quite rapid around there. I lie. I think I'm normally in the 29s, late 28s. But we'll see what we can get done in qualifying. 140 in the wet. Don't know what these guys have done. I can imagine that's a dry time. Oh, we got a notification. There we go. Accept. Nice one. There you go. Accept. Lovely. Happy days. Cheers, boys. Get practicing for that circuit experience you'll be on in the morning. Right, we need to get race focus now. 50 seconds to go. In the RSO1. Get the softs on. Got to remember to change your tyres before the start of the race. Imagine starting on the softs. Can someone put a thing in the chat between the qualified to make me change my tyres? Right. We'll do one last plug. If you haven't done already, like, subscribe, follow. Smash that like button on the heart button on the chat if you can. That'll push it out to more people. We've got some serious traction over the last week, though. I'm not going to lie, it's literally gone crazy. One of the shorts is gone. We're at 77,000 views, which in my mind is nuts. So I appreciate all the likes, the follows, all the comments, everything. I'll always try and come back to everyone and comment back. Right, a bit more practice. Ready to race. Fingers crossed it works this time. If it doesn't, it can do one. Oh, on softs. Right. Need to get all that out of our system before we get racing. Mate, honestly, I'll be fucking sort it out. Definitely a better way out of that corner, isn't it? Loads better. This is going to be chaos. Not very fast at all. I'm not in the GT1 leagues, I'm in the GT2 leagues. I can't do this on a controller. I used to play Gran Turismo when I was a kid on a controller. But this game, I pretty much had a wheel from the day I got it, which was only last year, I suppose. Got it mid last year, but not even a year ago. I can't do controller. I literally, my brain, I just can't. I can't get the braking right. I can't get, so my lap time will probably be measured in days, not minutes. But yeah, no, I'm in the GT2 leagues. We were meant to race an hour ago, but went out for qualifying and got kicked out the lobby on the opening qualifying lap, which was handy. Get in there, you bastard. .28 laps. I think it's the same for all the leagues, it's just the points that you get is different, and obviously you're racing against faster people. I'd like to get to the point of racing in the GT1 league, but if I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm fast enough. Oh, big snap of oversteer coming out of that corner though. Yo. Strategy, so Mr. Bad guy was saying earlier, he did his probably full wets to lap 20 and then jump onto inters. He went softs on lap 21 or 22, I think he said. But the dry line's so fine that, it's tricky. So yeah, we're going to go probably lap 20, depending on what happens in the race. Get onto the inters, go from there. Hello Yuki. Nice to meet you. Have a good race, mate. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Bozanov, what league are you in? Are you in the GT1 leagues? All I do know with this is you've got to find that, stay off of the dry line, so you can see it on the track, especially on this corner coming up here. That you can see the shiny bit there, where I am now, where it's shiny. Well, it's wet. Avoid that like the plague. GT1, fair play, mate. You must be rapid. I will get there. I will get to the GT1 leagues. I basically got to. I was an A driver for about 2 minutes. I'm in and around the top split lobbies. Yeah, fair play, mate. I'm coming, don't worry. It's just going to take me a little while. So I got to a B rating and then didn't do any daily races for ages because I was doing sort of team events and stuff like that. And then got to an A driver for about 10 minutes. And then got punted off the track and went back down to a B. So I'm right sort of B to A at the minute. Like, we are pushing on for an A and I do want to get to A plus. Just to be honest, I've got to be more consistent. It's my consistency that lets me down. Another GT1, Tom. Nice to see you, mate. I think what doesn't help is I do play a lot of other games on PC, so like Le Mans, iRacing, Assetto Corsa Rally. Come on, 4th in the world. Well, I think the top times are late 27s, early 28s. So we'll see what magic we can pull out in qualifying. But I don't think I'm getting anywhere near that at the minute. Make sure you add me on PSN. So on a Sunday we do live circuit experiences, and so if your times are up there, which they probably are if you're that sort of speed, it'd be good something to aim for. I'm A_Aussie87. Add me as a friend, and then you're 28.3. Fucking hell. Yeah, every Sunday I do a different circuit experience, and if you've done it, your time will be up there. So someone of your speed would be nice to have on there and see what we're all racing against. Yeah, A_Aussie87 is my PSN, so feel free to add me, and then your times will come up. Right, we've got 2 minutes till the start. Yeah. Get off that wet dry line, enemy track. Oh, really pushed that there. It might be a penalty. Yeah. Just went off track there. Can help it. It's going to be a tough race. It's going to be a tough race. I normally set it about a second. I think it is set to a second ahead, but it's probably changed back to 0.6. It does annoy me when it comes so close, but yeah, I think 0.6 or a second ahead. Right, 10 seconds to go. Let's hope we actually get into this lobby this time and don't get kicked out. Appreciate all the people sticking around to watch. What a catastrophe that was last time, so let's get ready to race. Probably should have gone for a piss before the race as well. Never mind, I've had too much coffee. Alright, fingers crossed. We got some A drivers in here as well. Oh, AAs, man, honestly. AB. I mean, a B safety rating, I'm sorry. That's disgusting. Get out of here. If you start smashing people off, you can do one. We're live on YouTube. I will call you out. Right. Make sure we got our softs on. Oh. Anyone I recognise? No. Oh, B. AS, that's fine. Oh, I worry about a B safety rating. I'm not going to lie. Genuinely worry about it. A, you can sort of understand if they're a high A who's just had a couple of bad races. But a B... We'll see. I might be wrong. Yeah, boy. So, my missus is South African. So, shout out to all the South Africans out there. Lekker and all that. Now. I'm not South African, but I may as well be. Right. Let's have it. I'm going to do one more plug before we get into the racing. If you haven't done already, smash that like button on the chat, the little heart. Follow if you haven't, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Yeah. Let's get ready to race. If this quits again, by the way, if this kicks me out of this lobby, I'm not doing it. I'm not sitting here for another hour waiting. I'll come back on later and do it again. Right, we're on the softs. Bit of rear braking. Let's let everyone get out, get around and smash each other up. I don't want to get involved in any of that on the first quali lap. We should be able to get a couple in, I think. Tyre wears ×3. So we are going to have to think about that a little bit. On the push lap. Wish me luck. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Out there, it's not easy for them because of the internet, and it's so expensive out there. When we went out there, and a couple of our friends, they were like, for like really slow internet, it was like drugs money. I was like, what? Yeah, I think so. Everyone is dry. Right, so we managed to get to the top of this hill last time. So let's see if we can get a bit further before it chucks us out the lobby. Wow, we got grip. I've literally got grip. It's amazing. Right, well, we got further than we did last time, so happy days. I literally feel like I'm on rails. Don't park there, mate. That's probably a penalty now. Am I opening that? Yeah, take 2. Right, let's get it. See what we can do. Not the best turn one, Adam. Sort it out, mate. Fighting the car, overdriving. Come on, sort it out. Not the best lap so far. Right, P1, but we got loads more in it. Still not the best exit out of that corner, struggling there. We got a 29 in us, I think. Cut that to way too much, Adam. Saw it out. We're down, and we're in P3, so we need to pull some magic out here, otherwise we're going to end up mid-pack. Oh, we've gone wide. Don't know how that wasn't a track limits. Yeah, it was. There we go. Right, P3 did improve anyway. Whew, that was odd with grip. Got to remember to put our tyres on. I'm going to have a very quick wee before we start. I've got a minute. I'll be right back. Right, we're back. Get the wets on. Forget about that. Oh, right. I'm going to try and do commentary as we go. If I'm going to be honest, it might be a little bit tricky. So, if you see me pulling a bit of a Gurner face through the race, it's because I'm concentrating. Hansi Flick, Barcelona manager. Bro, do you know Hansi Flick? I know the name Hansi Flick, but Barcelona manager? No, can't. I know the name Hansi Flick somewhere, from somewhere. Where do I know that from? Can't remember. Right, one last plug before we get into the race. If you haven't done already, please like, subscribe, follow. We're up to 357 subs. It's crazy. Smash that like button on the chat if you can. The little heart pushes it out to more people. Let's get in and see what we can do here. It's going to be a fast one. Hold on tight. I look like him. We must be a bloody good-looking bloke then if I look like him. What a gent. You break into song. What song do you sing when you race? Right, a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. Got a couple of laps of just getting into it, get settled down. Take a deep breath, boys. It's gonna be a tricky one. Get the old, got to do the old flash and the other lights. Fair play. Let me know how you get on. Drop a comment in later on. Let me know where you get. Right, top 8 finish is where I'm gonna be happy on this one. Let's see if we can stay out of trouble. Let's go. Salt and a swing. Yeah, good tune. Good tune. Right, keep it clean, keep it tidy, don't spin on the first lap, stay out of trouble. Let's have it. We've got no TC on, live life on the edge. Probably going to spin, but we'll go for it. Come on, let's have it. I'm dreading that first corner. Please brake, everyone, please brake. Right, bit of rear braking, we got that on. Bit of that. Yeah, it's going to be a tight one. This is going to be a survival, not a overtake. If I get through the first couple of laps, A, without spinning, B, without getting taken out or taking anybody else out, for that matter, that'd be great. But all right, let's get our heads down, get ready to go. Wish me luck, boys. Let's have it. Wonder if anyone's forgotten to change their tyres. We had a good start. We're not going to try and chuck it. Little kick of oversteer there is going to slow us down. We've got someone right next to us. We're not going to fight him. We just need to get through the first couple of laps clean. Let's go. Come on. Speed's reasonably quick there. Like I say, I'm not interested in taking any lunges or dives at the minute. Just need to keep it clean. Let these boys all fight between them. They're looking a bit racy, so get around the outside. That guy in front of me, Olive Racing, he knows the drill, doesn't he? Let round on the wet bit. Watch this corner, Adam. People squirming up in front. I'm short shifting just to keep the grip in. He's got a penalty. He's going to be right in the way for this corner. Oh, Speed's gone wide. Okay, Mikhail, mate, you go, son. Right, survived the first lap. We've got a very fast Merc coming up the inside, but we're not going to fight him. Don't touch me, right? We're all fighting for the same space. The last thing I want to do this early on in the race is start fighting with someone, fall down the pack, get knocked off. just need to try and stay with this pack and see what we can do. Try not to knock anyone off. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Oh, all right. Settled into the race and just get on with it. Braking so early because I don't know what they're going to do in front. I'm worried about banging into them. So if I just stay with this pack, I think they're going to take each other out. Sorry, Naughty Fox, whatever your name is. It's a long race. Just got to keep clean, keep tidy. I think I've got them under braking. It's the exits where I'm struggling. Stay with them and let them take each other out, I think is the plan. I don't really want to go for an overtake there. Mick's coming around the outside. Fair play, Mick. That's good. Please go. Oh, don't take me out. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. Yeah, all right, you don't have to bang into me. I am there in the corner. You can't just turn into me, like. Get that grippy outside line. Right, if we can drop Mick, that'll be handy. Definitely got them under braking, but the exits is where I'm losing the time. I'm not going to fight this Mick. He's got me in the sector 1 and that. He's fast, but I just get past me, mate. Go. There you go. I'll put my indicator on. Go. Slow us both down. Go on. I'd rather follow you through. There's no point fighting at this point of the race. He's obviously a bit quicker at certain sections. As long as he sticks with the guys up in front, then I don't mind. When the track starts drying out, that's where we can unleash some speed. At the moment, we don't want to spin, crash, fall down the pack. See, I'm faster than him through here. We'll follow him for a lap, and if he's no good, we'll try and get past him. they're starting to fight up in front now, look. Slowing everyone down. But Mick seems to... The Mick's got that first sector sorted, and he's rapping through there. Not finding my groove yet. Not in a groove of... Not in a happy place. Just need to concentrate a bit. Yeah, it's because it's wet and that's where the dry line is. If you go on the slippery racing line, you lose even more traction. The normal racing line is slippery, it's like icy. You lock up, you almost have to brake and then move over. Oh, it's even there, like literally understeering. In these conditions, you've got to hunt for the off-dry line to get the grip. Does that make sense? Not saying I'm a professional racer or anything, but that's what I'm aiming to do. That happens. Get through this part of the race without spinning or crashing or getting themselves a penalty. Whereas the track tries out, we'll be able to get on pace and push through. Like here, this corner, you need to get to the inside to get the traction. Spinning. I mean, I am falling back, but the rain will disappear. Oh, locked up into that corner. Sorry, mate. Olive racing knows, get that, find that grip. Oh, that's what I didn't want to happen. That's what I didn't want to happen. Coming back on, boys, watch out. Oh, my days. Dirty tyres. Oh. We've got to watch the next few corners because we're going to be on basically ice skates to get in off. Oh, don't get a penalty. Got no grip whatsoever. Need to just get around the next couple of corners. Pushing that was. I got caught them up and thought, right, I'm going to go for it. Just got to keep it clean. Oh, I've touched the... we're running no TC, which might be slowing us down a bit. Oh, I won't go for the next one anyway. What will be, will be. Right, the track is starting to dry now. So, we'll have a little look at on the slippery bit. Are we getting any grip? Right, then we need to switch back to the dry line now. See if we can push back up. It's crazy how much that track's changed in a lap. Not a place to overtake, is it? Come on, mate. We'll see. We've got the pace towards the end. Take that wet line again. The track's started pissing down again. Just change our line through some of these corners. I think he is on the inters, which is why he's now struggling for grip because the track's got wetter again. Yellow flag, someone's gone. sake. Loads of argy-bargy going on behind me. Right, so the leaders have gone, pretty much. We've got yellow flags again, which means someone spun. Oh, Olive Racing, he was fast as well. So we've got to remember this guy in front, a little bit pushy on that first corner. We'll put it down to the conditions. We're just going to have to be a bit wary of him as we go. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's going to dry out, does it? I'm probably not going to daily race today because I've got to go out with the kids in a bit. But I might jump back on later on this evening. We'll see how we go. The racing line will dry out. Yeah, we're right on that cusp where it's right on that. Oh, come on, Anna, mate, sort it out. Do a lap on the racing line, just get a feel for it. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with the people have said around lap 19-20 it should start drying out. We'll see where we are in the whole world of everything then. Oh my days, that was dodgy. I was literally out of control then. Go on, fight boys. Knock each other off, please. That'd be lovely. So the leaders have disappeared, so I don't think we're catching them unless they start taking each other out. But we've got a whole pack in front of us here. Oh, someone's gone. It's a shame we had that little off into the gravel earlier, but racing line doesn't feel too bad. Oh, a little bit late on the brakes there. You've got to be so delicate on everything. careful. Still a long way to go, we're only halfway. The leads have checked out in front, so still slippery on the braking zones on the racing line. Oh. That Ren Fuchs is he's a little bit pushy, and so is that Porsche. So Porsche and Mick. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, he's starting to dry up very slightly. Oh, they're pushing each other off. Push me out wide, I know he is. There we go. Read you like a book, mate. You dirty bastard. Oh, but literally ridiculous. People coming in the pits already. I think it's a bit too early in my opinion. I don't think we're inters yet. Yeah, he's messed up in it. I'll get twatted off the track and get a penalty. I mean, I was trying to go around the outside, but he definitely just turned into me. Yeah, too soon pitting now. Oh, mind you might be thinking he's going to have a clear tractor. But there's definitely a dry line coming. Yeah, it's grip on the racing line. Yeah, starting to dry up. We have got a bit of rain coming, but definitely on to winters in a minute, I think. Oh, mate, Adam, sort it out, son. So I've forgotten how to drive. Do I go early for inters? Do I go early for it? Let me know. And hope that I've got enough grip to get round the track. Yeah, are they going to last 14 laps? That's the question though. Yeah, I think we do a couple more laps on wets. Oh, God, still struggling with front end on it. Front end's going on it a little bit. I've got no turning. I know I need to change my brake balance a little bit. So on the racing line, where the water bit is, it's right in that middle bit, which is see if we can close up to these boys in front a bit. Like I say, the leaders are gone, the couple, it's like 2 or 3 of them out front, they're gone. Oh, it's got no grip on the front end whatsoever. Box, box. All right, boys, we're going for it. We'll go for it. I haven't got a clue. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works out. We're 8/10 up on this lap. We're going for it. Box, box. I know what you mean about the racing line, but we're going to go for it. No one else has come in. We've got to do something to try and push up to these boys in front. Right. Don't need fuel. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, boys. We all don't know, but I will go with it. A few of you said box, box. It could be the right one. It could not. We'll find out. We'll know very quickly. If I try and stick to the wet on the straights, I think might just save the tyres enough towards the end. And I've got numb feet because my pedals are really cold. Right, we're going to have to be super careful coming out the pits. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, cool tyres on the straights. We're going to do a couple of corners on the racing line to get a bit of temperature in. Oh, I've got turning. I've literally got turning. Get on that wet line down the straights. Back into the dry line for the braking zones. See, we've got to push up now. Oh, really wish I hadn't set my ABS to weak. I've got people in the box. I'll break myself. Honestly, mate. Sort it out, you twat. I was watching Mick sliding all over the place from touching the curb and just missed my braking point. Need to just get my head down and concentrate. Not really panning out, is it? Honestly, what am I doing? What am I doing? Driving like an absolute idiot. Oh, mate, honestly. Mate, honestly, I don't know what's wrong with me. What an absolute fucking shit show. Right, heads down, let's get it. Cheers, Olive Racing, mate. You're a gent. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm concentrating. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Absolute peanut. Never mind. Two laps, let's get it. Oh, come on. Ah, you fucker. Oh, what a fuck. Oh. Oh, my days, what a race. That was horrendous. That was horrendous. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't... I couldn't do commentary towards the end of that. That was a tricky race. Not the best driving from me. Not going to lie, that could have been better. But, oh. Some dirty bastards on there as well, but you're going to get it. Oh, I'm literally feel broken. So I think the best strategy is start the wets, obviously full wets. And then the first two didn't stop. They're not. There we go, they went full on the wets. I think it all comes down to whether you've got enough talent, which I quite clearly haven't, if I'm going to be honest. I think what I would have done differently on that race is I think we were about the right place to pit for the Inters. Probably could have gone one more lap, I think, maybe. The changing in conditions is the bit you really need to read. So all the time it's full wet, stay away from that racing line. Stay away from it. Braking zone, brake hard, move into the... Try and do that. That's what I was aiming for. Cheers, sorry to all the... and then what I find in this game is it goes from that racing line being horrendous to literally being the line you want to be on like one lap. Yeah, try not to spin. Exactly that. Maybe put some traction control on, not like this idiot. Yeah, race hard and fast. But I've literally got... I'm in my garage and it's reasonably cold in here and I've got metal pedals. I can't feel my toes because oh, you're going to see my feet. I literally race with socks on. I don't wear shoes. So I can't actually feel my toes because they're so cold. First of all the views we've had, 550 views so far. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, everyone who's tuned in. Genuinely love all the comments. Please feel free to go and write a comment on the actual stream once I've turned it all off. Any questions, post in there where you come. I'm genuinely interested to see where everyone else got in the race. It's definitely not the easiest race in the world, but I actually really, as much as that was stressing me out and I had a bit of a word with myself in the middle of there, I do actually enjoy races like that because you have to think, it's constantly, you're not just on a dry track, same line, every track. It's literally, you've got to think, and that's what I like. I love that sort of, although I'm quite clearly not very good at it. I feel you learn a lot, and every race like that really builds you up as a driver. So yeah, I could have done better, but like I say, I'm not doing it again. I only do it once. That's racing. Like onwards and upwards to the next one. It's where are we next? I did look earlier. I can't remember. But I think it's in the GR4. Oh, Blue Moon in the GR4s. That's going to be a messy, dirty race because you've got to hold speed through everything. But fair play to PSB for winning it. He was a bit pushy and dirty, but obviously had the pace. And who was the BMW that decided to take me out at the end? Or try and take me out. Wasn't undercut. I don't know. Oh, it's kicked me out anyway. But yeah, thanks for everyone. Last push on the like and subscribe if you haven't done already. Where are we at? 362. So happy days. Cheers, Tyre. Yeah, could have done better, but I'm not entering it again. No way. Blue Moon for Wednesday. Tomorrow morning, make sure you've come on for the circuit experience. We had got any more note people? Ginger Candy. Yeah, feel free to add me, and then your time will come up in the circuit experience. We're doing the Willow Springs one tomorrow in the Corvette. So about 10ish, I'll probably online for that one. I'd have thought about 10 o'clock. Oh, I do know. We'll have a quick look now. Cheers, mate. Means a lot. I am genuinely. I do actually really enjoy doing this streaming. I didn't think I would, but as you can see, I mean, it might be a bit better if I was actually quite good at racing, and I'm quite clearly not. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do try. I love it. I love racing, and generally started to build a community. That one there, mate. Deep Forest. What I'll do is I'll watch it in a bit. I definitely will. But yeah. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in. Really appreciate it. It's getting a good little community, seeing some of the same faces over and over again, which is really nice. Do generally like everyone that comes along and says hello and gets involved. And we're flying towards the 500 subs, which then opens a whole world of craziness that I've got to sort out. But yeah, looking forward to putting races on monthly with actual prizes. Whether it's an Aussie Racing Jumper trophy, don't know yet. Haven't figured all that out. But yeah, thanks very much, guys. I'm going to shoot off because I've got to go and be a dad now. And as much as my kids race, I don't race enough. So thanks very much. Enjoy your Saturdays, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.